Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Got a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video, we are going to be going over this maximum damage, maximum speed, Mastodon Photon card. Now I saw this build on the exhibition and it looked so incredibly fun to play and such a good combination of components that I just couldn't not play it. The main reason I wanted to run this is just because, like I said, it is basically a full just offense Mastercard. It's not a balanced Mastercard that you might see in Clan Wars like this, for example, whereby we've got, an Averter and a Cloak and healing guns. No. This thing is just designed to hit as hard as possible and drive as fast as possible. And it's kind of just genius in how it's put together. So, firstly, we've got the Mastodons, and we've paired that, well, I say I got this from the exhibition. The person who built it paired it with a photon carbon. Now, the photon carbon is just a 30% damage buff to the Masters. People probably know about this. Then, to add it even further, they put a Jackie on it, which gives it an extra 12% damage. Then, on top of that, they put it on the Outcast wheels. Now, the Outcast wheels are perfect for Mastodons, because Mastodons these days, they do not have fin whale because their turret rotation is so slow. Mastodons have to run oppressors to make sure that the guns actually turn. Because of that, you don't need buggy wheels on a Masto car. You might as well run whatever wheels you want. So you can run full Outcast if you want, which means that this build with the Outcast perk is going like 95 kilometers an hour. Like 95 kilometers an hour on a photon carbon is ridiculous. Bear in mind, the original speed of the photon carb is 70 when it's fused. So it's a huge jump, and this thing is absolutely blistering for a Masto car. And then on top of that, I've changed it. It's originally had a cloak. I took off the cloak because I kind of wanted to do this Masto car for purely offense. So we put a Paris module on it as well. That might sound like a weird choice, but the entire point of the Paris module, we're going to use the perk to up the penetration of the Mastodons by an additional 15%. Now, the Mastodons have 80% penetration at base, which means that we only really need one Paris module to up it to a total of 95. That 15% might not sound like a lot, but that means that the bullet component of the shell is going to travel further into the build before it explodes, basically meaning that our Mastodons on the Photon and the Jackie, when they get the Paris perk, are going to do even more damage than they would before. And it's only one energy, so I thought it was a really good change. And I put a Cyclops on it as well, just so that when the Mastodons take damage, which they inevitably will, because again, there's no fin whale, there's no cloak, there is zero defense with this build, which is kind of why I love it. When the Mastodons take damage, we are going to get an increase to our reload speed. And bear in mind, a Mastodon can take the 65% damage to the weapon that's required from the Cyclops and still be at, 500 durability, which is really, really solid. So Mastodons work with Cyclops basically better than any weapon in the game. And it's just really fun to play, guys. Well, from what I've played in the garage, this thing is absolutely amazing. It drives really fast, it hits really hard, and it's just really fun to play. I figured we'd run this build today just to give it a test out, just because, I tend to do a lot of like meta stuff on a channel, but it's just fun to run something that just, it's not meant for balance, it's just meant for offense, because the entire point of Crossout is to have fun at the end of the day. So we'll jump into the usual multi-PvP games now, guys, and I hope you all enjoy. Alright, come on in, a damn near max damage Mastuka. This should be pretty good. Gonna get an extra 30% damage from the Photon. I'm gonna get an extra 12% damage from the Jackie. We're going to get a hell of a lot of speed from the Outcast. I mean, 94, 95 on a Photon. That's insane. And when the Paris kicks in, we're going to get an extra 15% pen, which is going to be also pretty nuts. Goodbye. Oh. Oh, Paris time. Actually, we're gonna push this Piccolo. Piccolo. Guy was too busy looking at me, I guess. Poor soul. Sorry, mate, you took too long. Ugh. Oh, he's crashed again, nice. How is that man still alive? There we go. Oh god, this is so much fun to play. Bro's missing like the back half of his build. Now he's missing the front half of his build. Holy shit. Oh wait, there's more. I don't think our guns are going to survive this though. Oh, 2k! Even more goodbye. This thing's amazing, I love it. Right, well that first game was one of the most fun games of PvP I've played in a long time. That was absolutely amazing. I think we got like 3,000 damage in that first round. I also just love this. What the... I wonder if I was on an actual player. Man, if I had landed a new elephant... Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. That was just luck. What I was going to say is that if I had landed that shot with the new elephants, I probably would have done like 5k damage. Alright, we got 1,000 points. We've seen no one. Good start, guys. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's just given up. Yo, team. I think his friends want revenge. Bot! Everyone, get me out of here. Oh, of course, we got this. I hate... Oh. Goodbye. Jesus, man, this thing. Wait a minute. Come on, come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, never let a masto photon on your flank. This guy is causing more problems for me than the enemy, I swear. I'm so sorry for the first guy I hit. That was complete luck. Just one of those, you know, throw a shot over and hope for the best type of things. I just got really lucky. Good shot, Lou. You baited out an over though, so that's actually not bad. Mate! You know what? Oh man, I got whoever made this build 10 out of 10. It is so much fun. The numbers we've been putting out in these last two games is insane. Like, you simply cannot afford to ignore this thing. If it gets on your flank, it is going to hurt so bad. It could even one-shot you. Okay, what are you, guy on your own? This man is going to disappear. Almost. Jesus Christ, folks. Goodbye. Woohoo! Oh wait, we got a big boy coming through. What the hell are you? Ow! Okay, I'm getting out of here. I couldn't see the avalanche, truth be told. That could have been like a nest build or something. Oh, poor guy. Oh, it's this guy, okay. Okay, definitely don't run through that. That's definitely the enemies. Right, so we got 1 player, 2 bots. Speech for your teammates, always. Damn it, sorry mate. Goodbye. You know, you might actually be able to get away with a build like this in Clan Wars sometimes. Just because when teams run dog comps, sometimes they'll run like a Mastodon car for heat support. So they'll have, like, say, 1 Masto car and 3 Punny cars, or 3 Devourer, something like that, but then the Masto for some heat. A lot of the time when you run that comp, because my clan's run it a few times, the Mastodon will kind of be ignored and left till last because he's just like the lesser threat. Basically, the Punisher's a bigger deal. They got to deal with them and strip them, and obviously the Mastos take longer to strip. So he just get ignored until the end. But if you run a build like this, it's just completely geared towards damage, you can't ignore this, you know? You're gonna have to... Damn it. Yeah, you couldn't ignore a build like this ever, because it's just gonna absolutely annihilate you. Oh my... Okay, yep. I was waiting for the Paris, basically, just then. Oh, he's got a friend right next to him. Don't know what our friend is, but I'm getting out of here. I've done all of my job in a single shot. Doesn't look like my team have, though. Alright, come here. Jesus Christ. Run this way. Like I said, speed and damage. Ow. I kind of forgot the trucks could do that. Hammerful guy, do you want to, Cheers, mate. The hell is this? It's also Hammerful. Okay. Could we stop, Goodbye. Yeah, he's stripped. Oh, this thing hits. Oh, I still do love these Outcast wheels, by the way. I would definitely recommend to anyone who has the ability to pick these up to get them. Because they're perfect on ranged wheel builds like this. And especially on a Mastodon, the cool thing about running Outcasts on a Mastodon is that Mastos these days, they don't run fin wheel because they need the oppressor for the turret rotation. And the projectile speed is pretty nice. But mostly the turret rotation. Because you don't need fin wheel, or don't have fin wheel, you don't need buggy wheels, which means you can just run full Outcasts. Oh, come in, mate. I didn't realize he was here. So yeah, because you can run full Outcasts, you can run full speed, basically. I just annihilated that guy's roof. Because one of the things with running, say, another ranged wheel build like a Devourer, is that because the Devourers have really good turret rotation still, just base, you have to run fin wheel on them because the perk is too good not to. But because you need fin wheel, you also need buggy wheels, which means you need like a 50-50 split. Was he hiding in the corner? Huh. Okay, he's got double. Alright, where's the bots? I want to push where the bots aren't, because I don't want to jump and then just get annihilated by a bot. That's a bot. Lou, you suck, mate. That's the other bot. Okay. Come here. What the hell's going on here? Dodge and wave. Ah! Woohoo! There goes your gun. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Don't screw it up, Lou. That's one hover done. Where's the other hover? What? Okay. I mean, I admit that bot isn't exactly the best put together, but still. Alright, we'll do a couple more then. But if you have the ability to run this build, if you have the components for it, I would very much recommend it. This is the most fun master car I think I've ever played. Yes, hello mate. Just because, like I said, the lack of any security or defense is so enjoyable. And not everything in Crossout should be meta all the time. You know, sometimes you just wanna... Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like I was saying, sometimes you just want to drive around really, really fast, hitting things really, really hard. What the damage on this thing, man. Alright, let's see. How did I not charge? So I guess that guns. Out of my way, bot. Yo, Ripper, could you Thank you, bot. Oh, this Ripper car's really well put together. Gotta give it to her. I'm really glad I put the Cyclops on this build as well. Because it works perfectly with the whole, you know, maximum attack kind of deal we got going on. And the Mastodons just pair perfectly with Cyclops. Yo, guys, can we go in yet? Just because you can get the 65% damage on your Mastodons and still have a good amount of durability left. There's a guy up here. Was that a bot? Oh, okay. Huh, good shot, bro. Our guys at base are just like hanging back, ranged hovers. Bro, sweetie, you're gonna have to watch out, mate, because, yeah. Back. There you go, you get your heat. Bloody hell, 900 carbon into the back of him. Yeah, he's dead. That's what pushing on your own, I guess, a team like this. Sorry, Punisher, but you scared me the most. Gotta get you out of the way. Okay, we'll play this nice and careful. I will We'll go with my amigo here. What the? Does this feel of a... Okay. I've never seen a build flip like that before. One moment, please. I saw someone hit a griffin pick. That's the worst shot I've ever done in my life. Like how he was on fire, but he still had 600 carb left. Yeah, that is it for the Mastodon Photon Outcast build. As you can see in game, guys, this thing is just incredibly fun to play. Probably not the smartest decision to run this in a Clan Wars environment, but for general PvP, then yeah, this thing is just outrageously entertaining. Like, you get a side shot or back shot with this thing, and they basically dead on the hover. It's guaranteed one shot most of the times, especially when you let the Paris pick kick in for extra pen. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you for tomorrow's.